Hi guys, I'm here with Afterlight Comics, and this is...
Joseph Oliveira.
And you're the creator of Afterlife Comics?
Yeah, Afterlight Comics, yeah. The writer, publisher, do a lot behind the scenes. But we hire the artists all around the world to bring the stories to life.
Do you want to give me a little elevator pitch of Afterlight Comics?
Yeah. So we're a horror comics publisher based in North Wales. And basically we do all sorts of types of horror comics. We got folk horror, slasher, psychological, and we also do card games now, and we've got a brand new survival horror board game coming in this summer 2024 as well, which is exciting. So we're branching out in not just comics but games, and but still keeping to the brand of horror. So
So how long in the making has Afterlight Comics been?
So I brought my first comic back out 2018 called Ghost Island, and then wanted to build a brand around that and not just be about the first comic I brought out. So I figured establish a horror comics publishing house here in the UK, because there wasn't that much horror comics out there, and so I thought there was a niche to be filled. So it really started from that. And Afterlight, the name of Afterlight comes from stories told after the lights are out, kind of thing. So
So which is your most popular one so far? Would you say it was your first one, or?
Wendigo Wood's really popular, behind you as well. It's like a folk horror. It's deals with cults, sacrifices, rituals, and the Wendigos. Obviously, a lot of people know about the legend of the Wendigo. Also, Ghost Island's a really good one. It's a short pitch. A picture is Jurassic Park with ghosts. People either jump on it or not jump off it from there. And then we've got Moth Hill, which is another popular Mothman horror comic series. And we're also in the world's only Mothman museum, so that helps having our books in there over the pond. So,
So what is the horror comic community like? Is there a lot out there, or have you found you're kind of starting something that there's not a lot of?
I think it's there's definitely a big horror community out there. I mean, we have a few big horror conventions in the UK now, like For the Love of Horror. There's a HorrorCon UK, and there's not that many conventions there, but it's a really concentrated audience. Really passionate about the horror. I think more people are passionate about the genre of horror than most. So definitely out there. And I'm always trying to, reach those people and spread the awareness. And, speaking to yourself today, hopefully that will, resonate with people as well in the horror community as well.
So, when you decided to create your comic book, you said there wasn't a lot of help out there and you wanted to help other people. Yeah. So what advice do you have for anyone wanting to start writing their own comics?
Yeah. So I'd start off small, like a short story, and not start off with my first Ghost Island issue. I was thinking it was going to be just ongoing, multiple issues, like The Walking Dead. It's going to be hundreds of comics, but it's just not feasible in the independent scene because there's a lot of money, the art costs, printing, and you've got to start off small to establish, a fan base and then grow from there and then do bigger books. So I'd start off with writing short stories, maybe doing pitches for other publishers. Like ourselves, we have on our website we have a submissions page with we ask for a 6-page sample of a story and maybe some art to accompany it. So that's what I wished I'd had, when I first started to start reaching out to publishers and get my stories printed. Or there's the other route. That's what I started, is self-publishing. So I started an anthology called Folk Tales of the Cryptids, which is 4 short horror stories, put them into one big comic. And then that really helped me train my writing, because I was writing so many stories. You get better as you go along. You learn how to keep the story short and snappy and not let it go on and on. Just keep writing. Look for publishers potentially out there that are in your genre. Submit to them, or like I say, go your self-publishing route. It's more accessible than ever now to print your own books and put your own work out there.
That's the thing with the internet as well now. There's just so much out there. And did you say you use Kickstarter? Can you tell me a little bit about Kickstarter?
Yeah. So every one of our books has been kickstarted. Like I said, Ghost Island #1 was the first one, and started off with like a humble £800 raised on my first one, and now one of our most successful comics is like Moth Hill, and we raised like 15,000 for one of those. So it's all about growing from that first one. You might not start off big, but it's all about steps, about you're building up, and that shows your progress at the end of the day as well. But yeah, we kickstart everything. It's the best way to like set up pre-orders for your books as well. We have a quick turnaround now, and I started my first one in 2018 Kickstarter, and now we're in 2024. I've done 40 odd Kickstarters, and we've raised over $250,000, over that period of time. So if I didn't have Kickstarter to do that, it'd be very difficult. So anyone can do that now.
That's amazing. That I love just hearing how you've brought it from nothing to something huge, and I can't wait to see you at more Comic Cons and maybe some horror cons. So if anyone would like to order one of your comics, where would they go?
Yeah, just go on afterlightcomics.com. And we're also on all the social media channels, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything.
Amazing. So afterlightcomics.com. Thank you very much. See you there.